Welcome you all. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your friend Ashish Kokre from Ashish Coding YouTube channel. Today I'm going to tell you the top 5 techniques if you practice. Everyone, each and every student, each and every CPC aspirant will be successful in the CPC exam. So let's understand what are those techniques which can help you to become a successful CPC certified coder from AAPC. So technique number 1 is the practice and practice. This is the very important technique. If you want to pass a CPC exam, you need to practice more and more question papers, because it is very important to practice more and more question paper, because it will give you more and more perfection. I observe that most of the student which is very brilliant, but they are fail in the CPC exam because they are not practicing question paper. They just think that they know everything, and while sitting at CPC exam, they are not able to complete the CPC paper, and because of that reason they are failed. So each and every student practice more and more question paper, each and every section. It will help you to get more and more accuracy, and your result will be phenomenal. So next technique is technique number 2 is rule out technique. Rule out option technique. This is the one of the wonderful technique, because this technique I implement while I gave my CPC exam in 2012. Because the rule out technique will help you to filter 2 options, and you will left with the last 2 option, and the probability of getting the correct answer from the rest 2 option is very high. You can rule out the options by modifier, by diagnosis code, by add-on code, or by any coding guidelines which is specifically mentioned in the coding CPT book, so that if you rule out the options, you will get a correct answer at very fast speed. So this is technique number 2. Next technique, or technique number 3, is the coding guideline and concept. It is very essential that each and every CPC aspirant must understand each and every coding guidelines related to diagnosis code, guidelines related to insurance specification, guidelines related to add-on code, CPT code, local coverage determination, national coverage determination. All these guidelines must be perfect before sitting for the CPC exam. It will help you to filter the options and to choose the correct answer from that option. So it is very important you practice more and understand the coding guidelines and each and every concept, and then you start solving the question paper and appear for your CPC exam. Next technique, that is technique number 4. Read bracket below every CPT code, because this is very important. I observe that most of the students are not able to find out the correct answer because they forget to read the instruction which is given in the bracket of that any particular CPT code. There are certain CPT code which is incidental with certain CPT code. In order to avoid the bundling, there is a modifier 59 is already in place, but modifier 59 is not applicable to everywhere. Certain procedure are mutually exclusive procedure. Those are not paid even we append the modifier 59. Those kind of procedure, those kind of CPT code, the CPT book, in CPT book they specify the guideline that do not report this procedure code with this code, or there are more instruction like use modifier 59 while coding this CPT code. Likewise, there are many guidelines they are specified in that bracket of the each and every CPT code. So if you read that bracket carefully, you will get your answer very fast speed. So this is a very important technique, which is technique number 4. Next technique. So technique number 5. This is the very important technique, which is a time management, because most of the students are fail in CPC exam because they are not able to complete their paper within time, because there are 150 questions you need to attempt within the 5 hours 40 minutes time. If you calculate mathematically, you will get only 2.30 seconds for one question to solve the one question. So understand how you need to be very fast while solving the CPC paper. In order to tackle this kind of difficulty, I have a good plan for you. Whenever you solve CPC paper, try to solve the section 2 and 3 first. which is a 90 marks question paper in less time. Let's consider 2 hours 40 minutes time is the time which you will get, you will need for to solve the section 2 and section 3. That time is more than enough to solve the questions. So once you complete that section 2 and section 3 in the 2 hours 40 minutes, you will have ample of time, which is 3 hours time to solve for the surgery section. So each and every student to keep in mind that 3 hours is very important, required to solve the surgery section, because 3 hours is the surgery section is little bit descriptive, and the majority of portion in the CPC exam on this surgery topic, there is a 60 mark question, 60 mark only dedicated towards the surgery topic. So 3 hours is required to solve the CPC surgery section. If you practice in this way, if you solve the more and more papers with this pattern, you finish your paper within time, and your result will be phenomenal. So guys, these are the top 5 technique which you need to master if you want to pass the CPC exam. So this is the end of today's presentation. Thank you so much. I'm your friend Ashish Kokre. Please watch my channel, subscribe, like. Thank you.